I don't know. Do you think I should? Think I should, huh? Yeah. Well, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Maybe next season.
So what's the lesson here?
What's the lesson here? Well, one, go to the library, and two, have a goal and stick to it. But first, go to the library.
Okay, so who's the smarter animal, the hare or the tortoise?
I don't know if I want to get into that. I know the truth about that, but I don't know. I usually leave that up for the kids to let me know. Yeah, leave it to them.
What do you think, Mr. Hare?
Hey, I'm the smartest one. Well, I don't know about that. Okay, it's a toss-up, I think.
Who's got the bigger ego?
Biggest, I do.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
He does so say so himself, you know.
All right, well, is that it?
Yeah, that's it, guys.
That's it, are you sure?
I'm sure.
Yeah, you're sure, okay, because we just did a show and we're pooped. All right, okay. All right, bye. Now, do you want to see how we did the show? Okay, we're going to take down the curtains off the front of the stage, show you how we did the show, and also give you ideas how you can make puppets at home. Is that a good idea? All right, here we go. We'll take the curtains down, and I'll turn off the music. Here we go. Just like this. All right. Give you a little behind the scenes look at how we do the show here. Okay, don't worry, you'll be able to see. There you go. Now, the kind of puppets that we use in the show are called hand and rod puppets. Everybody say hand and rod puppets. Good. It's called hand and rod because the hand goes up inside the top of the head. Now everybody go like this. Really high like I do. Good. Now keep your hands up there. Keep your hands up there because I want you to move your hand just like I'm moving my hand in the hare's head, okay? Put your hands up there. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, you were a great audience. Everybody go, yay! Good. Now this is the rod part. We use what we call rods to work the arms of the puppet. That's why it's called hand and rod. Hand in the head and rod puppet. Everybody say hand and rod puppet. Hand and rod puppet. Very good. Now, we also have just hand puppets like George. Did you like George? Yeah. Now, George is just called a hand puppet. Why is he called a hand and rod puppet? Does anybody know? You're right there. What?
Because he only uses it.
Right, but what doesn't he have?
He doesn't have
You know over here what?
because you put your hand in there and you say, hello. He doesn't have rods. He doesn't have
Gee, he's going to do a show next week here. That sounds like, yeah, that's right. Well, he doesn't have any rods on his hands. That's right, he's just a hand puppet. Everybody go like this again. To get you to work a little bit now. Now, George is doing his dying routine. Everybody do it with me. Everybody go, Everybody say, cowabunga, dude. Cowabunga, dude. Very good. Now, as you saw in the show, hand puppets can be very large, just like the shark. Did you like the shark? Yeah, he's a big hand puppet. Here we go.
I like the shark part.
Good. Now, put your hands up there. All right, now this shark is going to say, wow. Everybody go, wow. Wow. Very good. Now, we make all of our puppets out of foam, covered with material, and there's cardboard in there. Here, can you see the foam inside? You see the foam? Yeah. See? We make our puppets out of foam because if I don't want this to, I want it to be very light, because if it's very heavy, I don't want to hold this over my head, right? So I make it very light, so I make them out of foam. So I make them very big, but very light. Now, as I said, you can make puppets at home. I'll give you some ideas. Here's one like this. Remember this from the show?
Yeah.
This is called a spider plant. Everybody say spider plant.
Spider.
Good. Because it's a spider that turns into a plant, just like that. That's why it's called a spider plant. Now, this I can make one at home. You start with a glove. You see the glove? See? Add a couple of ping pong balls for eyes. A little fur on top, and then felt for petals. And you glue the felt on the palm of the hand, and you can make your own spider plant. Is that right?
Yeah.
Everybody say yes.
Yes.
Yeah, see, you can use your imagination and make puppets out of almost anything. We'll give you all kinds of ideas on how you can do that. Now, here's another kind of puppet, a three-finger puppet. Did you like Ziggy? Yeah, he's a three-finger puppet. Everybody go like this.
Some of you may find this easier.
Some puppeteers do it this way. I do it this way. Now, move your little finger. Move your thumb. Move your first finger. Good. Now try this. Take your thumb and your little finger and put them together just like that. Not easy, is it? It takes a little bit of practice to do puppets, but that's what I'm doing at the beginning of the show when Ziggy has his dust mop and he's mopping up the stage. I'm taking those two fingers to hold out of the mop. You can set it down like that, and that's how I make a move, by the way, just like that. And he picks it up to mop the stage. So, you see, puppets take a little bit of practice, but they're worth it, right? Everybody say yes. Yes. Good. All right. Now, we also use rod puppets. Everybody say rod puppets. Rod. Good. And, as you noticed in the show, we like to reuse things, recycle things to make into puppets. What is this really? A broom. That's right. Well, I turn into a puppet is add a couple of eyes, a nose. What's this called again? Rod. Rod. Very good. And he can sweep up your stage just like this. See, puppets can be very simple, but very effective. Now, let me show you the other ones from the beginning of the show. This I would like to reuse things. What are these really? Dusters. That's right, feather dusters. Well, see, all I did was add a couple of ping pong balls, 4 eyes, and they came with their own rod. And they can dance on your stage just like that. There you go. Now, do you want to see a secret? Yes. You won't tell anybody how I did this, will you? Yes. Just between you and me? Yeah. Can I trust him? Do you think I trust him? You think so? Okay, don't tell anybody. It's a secret. All right. This is what I did at the beginning of the show. I had one like this up there, and then I brought the other one behind it like this. I went, ooh, like that. Everybody go, wow. Well, they're so thrilled to learn that, Julie. You know that? Oh, well. Okay. Now, what is this really? A watering can. Yeah. Well, all I do is add a couple of eyes and a rod. And what does that look like now? Does anybody know? Use your imagination. What do you think? A bird. Very good. A woodpecker. Sure. What do you think it is? An that was a good one, all right. Let's see, Julie, what do you think? An anteater? Sure.
Or a mosquito.
A mosquito. Yeah, see, use your imagination. Make puppets out of almost anything.
One more guess.
One more.
Maybe a blue jay.
A blue jay? Sure. A green one. All right, now let me show you another one that we did not use in this show, but it makes an interesting puppet. Now, where did this come from? Wash your clothes.
Washing machine.
The other one.
Dryer hose. That's right. You can get these at hardware stores. Yeah, don't go home and start ripping these out from behind the dryer now. You gotta go to your neighbor's house and do it. No, boy, go to a hardware store. But you can make interesting puppets just like this, for instance. There you go. You gotta turn it like this. And like this. And I can dance around. I can look at Julie.
And I'd like to point out that even though Rick's hand is up inside this puppet, this one is not a hand puppet, it's a rod puppet. Rick is holding onto a rod, that's how he's able to turn the face.
Yeah, it's a rod puppet. There you go. Now, Julie, should we show more things they can reuse to make into puppets?
I think
That'd be a great idea, since that is the next thing in the program here. All right. Now, everybody's supposed to recycle these days, right? Everybody say yes. Yes. Yeah. Now, what are the 3 R's? Everybody say reduce. Reduce. Everybody say reuse. Reuse. Everybody say recycle. Recycle. Now, here at the library is a 4th R. What's that 4th R? Read. Read. Very good. Now, we're going to show you things you can reuse to make into puppets. Is that a good idea? Yes. All right. Well, first, let's see. Who has a cat out there? Any cat owners? Who has a cat? And we've got 2. Yeah, even the cameraman's got 2. All right. Well, if you have a cat, you certainly go through a lot of this stuff. Is that right? Cat litter? Well, instead of throwing away the bottle, you can turn it into a puppet. Does that look like a puppet head? Yes. Well, use your imagination. You got a mouth and a nose. Just add some eyes. Well, watch. And you'll see how. And oh, how about this? A really big bottle. Does that look like a puppet? Yeah. Yeah, a big mouth and a really big nose. Just add some eyes. Well, watch. And you'll see how. And oh, look, how about this? How about baskets? Does that look like a puppet yet? Yeah. No? Yeah? Well, watch. And you'll see how. Now, how about this for a puppet body? Oh, yeah. Possibly, possibly. Well, watch and you'll see. Now you take bottles like that and you paper mache them. Has anybody done paper mache?
Yeah.
Just like this, paper mache? If not, you will. Because paint doesn't want to stick to plastics. You have to paper mache the bottles. You can paint the bottles. All right? Okay. Are you ready, Julie?
No.
I'll try to get, there we go. Very good. Now, using bottles like that, you can make puppets. All right, let me get out my puppet can. Everybody say puppet can.
Puppet can.
That's right, not trash can, puppet can. Here we go. All right, now first, let's start with the basket. Does that look like a puppet yet?
Yeah.
Everybody say no. All right, well, how about now? There you go, just add some eyes, got a mouth and a rod. What does that look like now? Does anybody know?
Yeah.
What do you think? Any ideas? What? Fish, very good. Any other ideas? What? What's that? A pipe, maybe. Sure. What do you think? A shoe. How about a rat? Yeah. So use your imagination. Okay, here, Julie, why don't you cross on through?
Now, according to my cats, if I walk slowly and bend my knees, nobody will see me.
That's right. Now, the body shape. Does that look like a puppet yet? No? Well, how about now? There you go. So here's the body. Another bottle for the head and plastic spoons for eyes. Now, does that look like a cat?
No.
I think it's like a cat. Well, if you have a cat, what other kind of animal should you have? That's right. Well, you need a dog. There we go. Ooh, ooh. What kind of dog is that? Dalmatian. Very good. See, again, a bottle for the head and a bottle for the body. Now, do you like aliens?
Yes.
Well, here's an alien. There you go. This is the father. You want to see his son? Okay, well, here's his son right there. There you go. You kind of see the resemblance. There you go. See, again, instead of throwing out your bottles, use your imagination and turn them into puppets. Now, instead of throwing away toys, you can turn toys into puppets, just like this, for instance. This was a horn that stopped working, but instead of throwing it away, I thought, hey, I turn it into a puppet. Now, what does that look like now? Does anybody know? What do you think?
An alien.
An alien? Yeah? Let's see. What do you think? Huh? It's an very good. I look like a bee. Does it look like a bee?
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Now, stuffed toys. And turn them into puppets, just like this, for instance. Everybody say, aww. Turn it into a rod puppet using coat hanger wire, so don't throw away your coat hangers. Everybody wave. You want to see another one?
Yeah.
All right, here's another one. There you go. Oh, let's see if she can sit down. Let's try it. Here we go. Hey, very good. Now, you can take stuffed toys and turn them into puppets, just like this, for instance. I went to a Goodwill store, and I saw this guy sitting on the shelf, and I thought, hey, he'd make a good puppet. So I bought him, and I took him home, and I took all the stuffing out of him, and all the stuffing out of his head, so I could put my hand in there. Now, you tell me, did he make a good puppet? Here we go. Oh, hi, cutie. So what do you think, huh? Sure. Now, you have your puppets. What else do you need to have? What's this called?
Stage.
A stage. Now, you can make puppet stages out of almost anything. Is that right? That's right. Well, we're going to show you how you can make a puppet stage using, what's this? An ironing board. Now, do you want to see how we made a puppet stage using an ironing board? Well, first, of course, you need an ironing board. Now, we need a front. Is that right? Everybody say yes.
Yes.
Okay, we just happen to have, thank you very much, a front. Now, what else can you make puppet stages of?